You're right guys, it's Capcom Tom here and welcome back to episode number 12 of The Path to Paris. Now as you can see, we have sold an absolute whacking load of stuff out of our trade pile. We've barely got anything left. Best thing selling was the whacking load that we sold for 4,300. We actually bought them for 3,200 in the last episode, and we've sold all the managers. We bought them for 150 coins each, selling them on for around 500 if they were Italian or 400 if they were Spanish. And if you want to know how I managed to pick all those managers up, go and check out this morning's trading video that I put up at about 11 o'clock, I believe. I'll put a link in the description for you. It'll show you exactly how to do this trading method. Anyway, as you can see, we are now going into our first division match of the day, and one win will secure that title for us. So if you're looking to buy some Ultimate Team coins, go and check out futcoinemporium.com. Their link will be down in the description. A fast, cheap and reliable coin service. So here we go. Team's looking good. We're going to be playing Menez. He needs a bit of fitness. He's looking weary after all of those games. Needs some Red Bull, some Monster or any other energy drink that you prefer. Maybe some Lucozade Sport. That's my personal favourite. Don't really like the caffeine filled ones because they make me feel a little bit icky downstairs, I won't lie. Anyway, the first team we're coming up against is a 4-4-2 BPL team with Aruna Kone or Welbeck. It's also got Vidic, Colaccini and a whole host of other very, very strong players. The one that I really don't like seeing is Schürrle. I think that he is a fantastic left mid and probably one of the best ones on the game. However, we were lucky because this guy was an idiot. He gave us the ball early on, and as you can see, we somehow managed to squeeze that one in with Menez in the 6th minute. Good work from the team and a good start to this match. It means that we are going to have a chance at a win. However, this guy had different ideas as he went straight through with a Aruna Kone. Absolute nightmare because I didn't even put up any sort of defence. I couldn't. He was gone before I'd even realised he was making a run. Absolute nightmare. Then he managed to go and score again with a Aruna Kone. I couldn't believe it. He's just like straight through. He's too strong, he's too fast, and just an absolute nightmare to play against. Definitely one of the hidden gems on this FIFA, although a lot of people know about him, so maybe he's just a gem in general. However, fortunately for us, we managed to equalise in the 80th minute. As you see there, Bodmer going through and got a little over the top ball to him, and he finesses that one home into the bottom left hand corner of the goal. Good work from him, and I felt that I deserved this game, and to be honest, there was no way that I was going to let myself lose. So as you can see, we come in with Menez here, simple cross to the back post. Maurice is there, climbs better than his left back, and we do take down a victory in the final minutes of the game, and we managed to take down that 3-2 result. Perfect for the team. That's exactly what I wanted to see, and I was pretty happy with their performance as well, especially since it means that we're going to take down that Division 10 title and move into Division 9. Blimey, moving our way through these divisions finally after a pretty slow start, and our recent form has actually been really good. 4 wins and 1 loss, so yeah, hopefully we'll continue that on in Division 9, but we'll have to wait and see. Anyway, as you can see, we are going to make a signing. We've got a few more coins because of the bonus for winning Division 10, and it is going to be Lucas. You can see I'm waiting for the player to count down, and as he comes down, I think the lowest buy now was about 19k. Had been watching a couple. I missed one that was had a really good chemistry style on it. Can't remember which one it was, but he went for 17,000. But this was the closest I could come, a basic one for 17,750 coins, and it does indeed expire for that amount. So that means that we've managed to save ourselves 1,250 coins. Still got 20k in the bank, which means that we can move on, do some more trading, and of course then sign some more players. And yeah, but everything worked out for the good, I guess, and Lucas is going to be a fantastic addition to our team. As you can see now, he is going to be put into the right mid position. Going to be playing Pastore at left mid. Just feel that Lucas is the one to play in that right mid spot so that he gets full chemistry. I think he'll be an impact player, and of course we do change his kit number so that he is the correct number for the team. I believe it's 29, so there you go. And now you can see that he is going to be getting the check mark on the checklist. Obviously Marquinhos was added to the list in the last episode because he now has an inform, so we have 4 golds, 1 silver and 2 informs to go. Obviously the biggest thing in this series is going to be trying to trade our way to Ibrahimovic. It may take a long time, I have to say, because it's going to be a lot of trading. I think he's up around the 600, 800k mark. I haven't actually checked his price recently. Also Thiago Silva, he's around about, I don't know, 80 to 100k. So we're talking a lot of trading still to do. Nowhere near finishing, to be honest. So hopefully there'll be a few more informs along the way so that we can keep making signings and keep the series fresh. Now we're going into our first game with Lucas, and it is in Division 9. You can see that we're coming up against a team that's a Bundesliga team. Well, it's a sort of like a Bundesliga team with a random player in there, but he does have S-Wine, which is the first time I've ever come up against S-Wine. Is now obviously a left mid silver, so so not as dangerous as his gold striker card on FIFA 13, but still a dangerous card nonetheless. But this guy wasn't particularly good, and I don't know why, because he's in Division 9. Surely the players should be getting better. I really struggled in Division 10, Division 9, we come through, we're going absolutely ham. So we're now 2-0 up in the first 12 minutes. That's pretty good. And then in the second half, you can see here going through with Lucas, nice little bit of work to get the space to cross it in. Menez's header is saved, but Maurice is there to complete his hat-trick. Fantastic work from Maurice, you have to say, and that means we do take down a 3-0 result. That's probably one of our more convincing wins on this series so far, so I was pretty happy. Spurs X falling to our PSG team, and yeah, let's hope we can go forward and just keep on smashing people. Sirigu got a 9.9 rating, I have to point that out. He had an absolute fucking amazing game. He crippled him. He made so many saves, it was actually a joke. I should have put a couple in, but I just decided not to. But there you go, we are now getting ahead in Division 9. We've taken 3 points from our first game. We're going to go straight into our next game, or our final game of the episode, see if we can win that as well. And let's see what we come up against. So we're coming up against a guy using a Zenit badge. And what sort of team is he using? An awful team, apparently. But in realism, it's not all that awful. It's a nice looking Russian league team with Doumbia, Honda, Magidi, and it has that very fast Gonzalez at left mid. So he has a pretty decent team. So not one that is going to be an easy pushover, but we'll have to wait and see what happens when we get into the game. Here we go with the game footage, and first goal does go to me. As you can see, corner comes in, gets headed out, and some nice little work. Lucas with his first ever goal for the team. Very happy to see that. Nice little finesse from the edge of the box. Let's hope it's a sign of more things to come. And you can see that unfortunately I made a huge mistake. Sirigu, after that absolutely amazing performance in the last game, makes a hideous mistake and throws the ball straight to one of his players, and Rondon does capitalise on that and put it into the back of the net. However, saying that, we do manage to pull ourselves away back into the lead with a cross, and there's Maurice. Somehow, I have no idea, I really don't know how that managed to go in. It ended up bouncing off one of my players, I think, but the deflection didn't count. And then Lucas with what is probably one of the best goals of the series so far. Nice little roulette to come back inside, some skill moves, and then a happy little finesse shot. So that means he's on 2 goals before half time. I was certain he was going to get himself a hat-trick, and we'll have to wait and see if he manages it, because there are more goals coming in this game, and the first one goes to him. You have to see there, Doumbia near post. Easy cross, easy goal, and here's Lucas. He's going to do it. Will he do it? Another lovely little skill run. Pass one with the scoop turn, pass another, and then he finesses, but the keeper makes a fantastic save, and the chance goes begging. So unfortunately, he missed out in his chance to actually get himself a hat-trick in his second game for the club, but we do manage to extend our lead to 4-2 with Rabiot in the 82nd minute. As you see there, we end up taking down a 4-2 win, and that is going to end the episode, guys, I'm afraid. It's a very good episode because we do manage to win all 3 of our games. That's the first time we've done that in a long time. I mean, we've been losing more than we've been winning recently, so it's really good to see that we have managed to pull through and, you know, bag ourselves some good performances. And, you know, we're actually pretty close to winning or getting promoted in this division already. I mean, 1 win and 1 draw will give us that position, and 2 wins and 1 draw will give us the title. So that's pretty good, pretty encouraging stuff. So I hope you have enjoyed the episode. If you could drop it a like, that'd be amazing. 1,000 likes for the signing of Lucas, one of the big players for this team. And yeah, 1,000 likes will mean that there's another episode tomorrow, as always. So if you could drop that like, subscribe if you're new, and I will stop talking, and I will see you all next time.